Alright, welcome everyone to my 2024 sketch recap video. Over the year I filled in these 3 sketchbooks here in front of me. Let's get into it then. So first I have this spread, which is my parents' kitchen. Yeah, I did this one late at night or early one morning when I couldn't sleep. Here's some close-ups. And you're gonna have to bear with me for all the focusing and refocusing in this video. I wanted to get some close-up shots of everything. Yeah, so that's this drawing. Next, I have a little self-portrait of just what I look like when I'm out and about. And another self-portrait, just trying to capture what I look like at the beginning of 2024. Yeah, here's some close-ups on the shirt and my eyes and whatnot. And there's that autofocus. Right here, this page is kind of like what I imagine a child imagines as they're reading through a picture book. And this is a concept that I stole from Pinterest and some drawings of black cats. Is the living room in my parents' house. Yeah, I really like doing these POV drawings, and you can see here are some close-ups where you can see how the details really are just a bunch of scribbles. And a weird kind of self-portrait. I do a lot of self-portraits, I think. When I don't know what to draw, I end up just drawing myself. And this one, I don't think I need to say anything about this one. And this is after my haircut, obviously. Another drawing of what I look like when I'm out and about. And some people on the bus, a pattern I liked, portrait of Key. Yeah, I have a cup here, and another mug there. One of them was at a restaurant, the other one was at home. So this spread, I feel like I'd show some of my design sketches, as well as this little portrait of someone on a very sunny day. But yeah, I designed this incense burner here that I'm zooming in on. And this is a value study of the living room in my parents' house. I'm pretty happy with the way that one turned out. And that's a fun drawing of Key. This spread I think is pretty fun. I really like the way I did this like Honda Civic looking hatchback, and then some orchids, and again just filling space with a little self-portrait. Here I have some construction workers and a church. This was done over 2 days. The construction workers were at the National Gallery, and the church is in Hindenburg. And this is just a little snapshot of some flowers in Key's parents' garden. And finally, for this sketchbook, I think this is the last spread. I have my POV as I'm driving, or as my friend is driving, and we're going from Toronto to Ottawa. And that's why the lines are also bumpy. Okay, so next sketchbook, we have this portrait of Chet Baker. And here I'm just zooming in on the brush strokes and the colors so that you can kind of get a closer look at everything. Same idea with this shot of a Cointreau bottle. And some plant shadows. Frogs. Little raccoon drawings. Yeah, one of them was done with pen, the other was with Posca. And here I have my famous crying cowboys. yeah, I don't know. I think this is probably my favorite crying cowboy that I've done in recent memory. That is a family friend who I drew while we were at their cottage. And, I mean, it's an owl. It's pretty self-explanatory. I don't know, you can see the pen strokes underneath the brush strokes. Yeah, just these are some of my favorite Posca studies I did, and a drawing of Wes Montgomery. But you can see the experimentation I have there with the layering of Poscas, and then this is more of an applied version of that, with this spread that I made for this song, Never Can Say Goodbye. Covered up an old sketch with a painting, and I'm pretty happy with the way the painting turned out. It's very impressionistic, I think. And then I have a fun doodle of a tribal person. Chicken crossing the road, classic. And then that's Key and I taking pictures of our food. I think I zoom in on this one too, yeah. And yeah, just showing you guys the details of the yellow Posca versus the kind of flesh tone Posca in the background. And now you can just see things closer up. And this is my parents' backyard. Here I zoom in on just how I do the plants and whatnot, and the shadows and the bush. And I believe that's the last one for this sketchbook. Kind of rushed through that one because I have a whole video on that specific sketchbook, so I didn't include too many from that one. This new sketchbook, you have a self-portrait now that I am 25. Yeah, I don't know. A little portrait done in pencil. It's fun. It's purple mechanical pencil. This is the Chinatown Arch here in Ottawa. And I did not finish that drawing. Here's me as Spider-Man, Spider-Oni. Yeah, and some of these poses are taken from images of people breakdancing instead of Spider-Manning, I don't know. But I thought this made for a fun spread, so I'm pretty happy with the way that turned out. This is just a chair. This is Key's chair, and a teacup at home, and some cutlery. And that's Key looking up at me as she was doing something on the ground, I guess. And a cow, because cows are fun to draw. And I think this one kind of stands out from other things in my sketchbook, because I feel like I don't usually draw stuff like this or in this style or this boldly of a layout. I usually try to fill everything. And here I have a portrait of Key with some fun colors. Yeah, I don't know, I really like the way that one turned out. And this is me as a shinobi, as a ninja Naruto style. And some toads. I have the line work version and the full color version. Here I have a little comic strip about just 48 hours in my life. So laundry, cafe with friends, going to pick up a desk for Key, and just eating while watching something on the iPad, and fixing our closet. Another portrait of Key. I think I'm gonna have a few of those in here. This is a breakdance battle. I believe this one is B-Boy Eason. We have B-Boy Gravity, and I don't remember who the third guy is. But I'm pretty happy with the way that turned out. This is from Lords of the Floor. Monkey. I really like this guy. Yeah, he's just chilling in a hot spring. I think he looks pretty relaxed. And you can see all the colors I used and the layers I have working under there. This is my dad and my sister looking at the stars at night. This was, I think, from a photo I took during COVID. And this is ProZD, the YouTuber. I don't really know how to categorize him. He does like food review videos, but he also does like video game stuff, I think. I don't know. Spaghetti night at a friend's place. And this is the POV of my apartment when I'm on the couch. Yeah, so there I am. There's my sketchbook, iPad, books and stuff, kitchen, TV in the console, Key beside me, and Key's desk. Here obviously is a cute cat. Don't really know what to say about that. I like the reflections in the eyes. And a concerned chimpanzee, businessman. I think I captured the expression pretty well. Yeah, and I like the way I shaded it. And then this is Key and I waiting for food at a restaurant. This is Gong Fu Bao in Ottawa. If you know, you know. And a tiger from memory. This one was kind of tricky, but I think it's pretty successful overall. I think you can definitely tell it's a tiger, so it's a win in my books. And that's a family friend at dinner. And I try to do some self-portraits. I'm focusing on the pen one because I think that one's a little more accurate. Yeah. Here, I'll just zoom in on it again so you can get a full look at it. And that's the one that I don't like. And that is actually the last drawing of 2024. So that concludes the 2024 sketch recap. Yeah, I guess thanks for sticking around, and I hope to see you in the next one. Okay, bye.